up, everybody? This is Rican, and going to another video review. And this time we'll be taking a look at the AEW Unrivaled Series 4 Santana and Ortiz. Now, if you've seen my review of the other figures from Series 4, you will know I was originally not going to get these two figures. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Santana or Ortiz, but they have grown on me over the last year or two. So I was like, you know what? I like them, and I kind of want to complete my inner circle, so you know what? It's time. So luckily, I went to Walmart earlier this week, and it was a freaking motherload of Series 4, which I did film some footage from that, so you're going to see it in a little bit. But the shelves were overflowing with Series 4, so they had like, I think, 3 or 4 of each guy. So I checked them out, and after quite a few people have bugged me to get these figures, I was like, you know what? It's time to pick these bad boys up and give them a chance. So here they are. And so far, I like them. I think they're very solid figures just by looking at them in the package, but we'll see what happens when we open them up. But before we do so, we'll take out the packaging first, as we always do. Anyways, on the side, of course, Santana Ortiz. Pictures of Santana Ortiz, Unrivaled collection. Santana is number 32, and Ortiz is number 33, Series 4. Same thing. Number 32, number 33, Series 4. And then on the side here, we got the letters. Santana has an M, and Ortiz has an I. So I don't know what the secret message for Series 4 is, because I have the whole set of Series 4. Maybe I'll line them up. Later on, I'll take a picture and find out what the message is. And then on the back, something pretty interesting. All right, of course, we got pictures of them in the outfits. It says Dynamite, February 12th, in Cedar Park, Texas. Now, the funny thing is, here on Santana, it says 2/12/2020, but on Ortiz, it says 2/12/2019. And if you look closely on Santana, it looks like it's a sticker, so I assume this is what it was supposed to be. And the original release did say 2019, so maybe I just got the one that they didn't fix. They had like 3 or 4 of Santana Ortiz, so maybe I should have checked the other Ortizes. Maybe I could have found one with 2020 on it. So I assume these are supposed to be based on 2020, not 2019, but it doesn't matter. And then, of course, down below, we got the other figures instead. We got Kenny Omega, Cody, Sami Guevara, Matt Hardy, and, of course, Santana and Ortiz. I've already done reviews of Kenny Omega, Cody, and Matt Hardy, so check those out if you have not seen them. Sami Guevara, I did actually become a fan of Sami Guevara, and I did actually pick up his figure actually quite recently. I chose not to review it because I didn't have much to say about it, but I do have Sami Guevara, so now I have all the figures from Series 4. So, sweet. So like I said, if you have not seen my reviews of Kenny Omega, Cody, or Matt Hardy from this series, check those out. They're on my AEW figure playlist. Anyways, that's about it for the packaging, so let's open up Santana and Ortiz and see what we got. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we have Santana and Ortiz open up our packaging, and I'm actually quite impressed with these figures. I actually really enjoy them. They're pretty solid. They have a few issues I'm not fond of, but I'll get into that a little later on. Alright, first up, their accessories. I'll go over Santana first. He comes with 2 different heads, the standard head, and then the other head has the eye patch over his eye, which is pretty nice. It's pretty much the same head. Same head except the bandana, or the eye patch over his eye, after getting stabbed in the face with car keys by Jon Moxley. Then he comes with 2 pairs of interchangeable hands. He has his standard hands, and then looks like a pointer hands, kind of. And then he also comes with the sock, which is pretty cool. Very unique accessory. I didn't think I would ever have a wrestling figure that has a sock as an accessory. I've been collecting wrestling figures for over a decade, and I did not think they would ever include a sock with a wrestling figure. And the detail is pretty nice, has the nice texture of an actual sock. So pretty nice, and you can grip it in his hand if you wanted to. And then for his love of his home country, Puerto Rico, of course we got the Puerto Rican flag, which I'm glad it was not removed, because obviously people are very sensitive and offended easily nowadays, to where if a figure comes with a flag, they instantly freak out and they want it removed. So good thing they did not remove the flag from Santana. I love the material they use. It's very soft. And it's not cheap either, because usually when we get like the American flag with the WWE figures, it's like really, really cheap plastic or very, very cheap paper. This is like a very nice cloth material. And it feels like the same material you would get of an actual cloth flag, you know, full-size flag that you would get at the store. So it's very nice and very soft. And there are various different ways you can pose him holding it, so pretty nice accessory. And then Ortiz comes with 2 heads. Of course, he has the Afro head and the standard head with the dreadlocks down with the bandana. Which, this is how I know Ortiz, because when I saw the figure, I was like, when the heck did he have an afro? Because I know him how he is in the box, so like with the dreadlocks. So I kind of like this head better. And he also comes with the sandal, which again, I didn't think a wrestling figure would come with this, but it is pretty cool. And it actually kind of does feel like the real material that an actual sandal is made of. Now you can't like flip this on a figure, now like the straps are not posable, so you can't put this on the figure if you wanted to. It's mainly used as a weapon. Then he also comes with 2 pairs of hands, as you see, standard, like skin tone hands, like almost like pointer hands. So I guess you could say like claw hands. I think Matt Hardy came with these. And then he also comes with a pair of gloved hands. One hand with the flag, on one glove, and the other one just a standard black glove. Which I think we saw this one before with the Series 1 Jericho, I think, because he came with a pair of gloved hands. But still pretty cool. I actually might pop these on Ortiz after we're done filming here. Now into the figures themselves. Santana looks awesome. I really like this figure. As I mentioned, the head sculpt is the same as the one I just showed you with the eye patch. I just see same head. I'm glad I got one that wasn't really messed up, because a lot of these Santana figures, the printing on the eyes is a little messed up. I just see this eye is a little messed up, but this one's perfect. It's got the flag on the bandana, and that's dead on. That looks just like Santana, in my opinion. Skin tone's weird, like for the chest and the arms. It's a little weird, but he does have his tattoos, which are very nice. He does have his elbow pad, which does not limit his posability in his elbow that much, so he should be fine. Got standard white wrist tape. He does have the overalls stretched down over his pants, which it is a separate piece. So if you really wanted to, you could just pop the waist off and take this off. Plus, I had to do it anyway so I can get the plastic wrap, because he had the plastic wrap, yeah, around his legs and his waist. Same thing with Ortiz. So I had to take this off just to get it off. Standard black pants, black knee pads, and black boots. I do like, they kind of have a shine to them on the kick pads, which is very nice. And they're new mold. Like I said, these do come off. Now, I'm pretty sure if you took this off and flipped it inside out, you could create the overall look. I'm not going to try because I don't want to break it, because it is kind of a flimsy rubber. Like I said, it is a separate piece, so it should not get in the way too much of his leg posability, like if you're posing it or playing with it. So not bad. So Santana, pretty good figure. And I guess a fan favorite figure because this figure sells out pretty well. Now, unfortunately, onto the shelf warmer of Series 4, and that is Ortiz. This figure is a major shelf warmer. Every series has a shelf warmer that they just can't sell. And unfortunately, with Series 4, it is Ortiz. And I think the reason why is the t-shirt. A lot of people do not like figures with their shirts painted on. But in Ortiz, it's sculpted, but it's still the same thing. I'll get more on that later. Head sculpt is great. I mean, this looks a lot like Ortiz. Very nice. The afro is a little silly to me, but it's accurate. I agree with Kyle Pearson. It reminds me of the Andre the Giant Elite figure from Elite Series 29 that came out back in the day with WWE, like a few years ago. I think 2014 it came out. So it does remind me of that afro accessory. As I mentioned, it does have the dreadlocks, which I like this one better. So that's another reason why I'm very excited for the other Ortiz that's coming out soon in, I think it's Unmatched Series 2. So I'm actually excited for that one. And he does have the Inner Circle t-shirt, which is not just painted on, it's actually molded, especially on the sleeves here, so that's very nice. He does have his tattoos on his arms there. They're a little bit covered up by the shirt, but hopefully they actually put more detail on the tattoos on the Unmatched one that's coming out soon, since he will not be wearing a t-shirt. He does have the other tattoo here on his arm. Nothing on the back though, and just like Santana, he does have the overalls, but he does have the flag here, which may annoy some people. But if you really want to, you could just cut that off if you wanted to. And same thing, I'm sure if you took this off, you could possibly flip it inside out and give them the overall look. But once again, I'm not going to try it because I don't want to break it. And once again, standard black shorts, not pants this time, and with knee pads, and very unique shoes. These almost look like diver shoes, and they actually have laces. So I guess the special kind of shoes, I guess. They're kind of cool, I guess. However, it's skin tone at the bottom, so I don't know if they're supposed to be like that. I don't know if it's supposed to be black on the bottom. I have no idea because I've never seen shoes like these. But they are kind of cool, I guess. Focus for me. Like I said, it does have laces. If I can get it to focus. As you can see it. There we go. Kind of does. So, not bad. Like I said, it's a shame this figure's a show former. I think it's a very underrated figure. Because I know the Unmatched ones that are coming out soon, those are great figures. I cannot wait for that Ortiz in that series. But this one's still great. It's very underrated in my opinion. So I would say if you see it on the shelf, I would say definitely pick it up. I would say it's a really good figure though. Articulation is pretty much what you'd expect for an AEW figure. However, it might be a little limited because of the overalls hair. But we'll do it with Santana. Because you can't remove the head that well in Ortiz because of the afro. It was head can rotate 360. Does have the hinge at the neck, so it can move down and up a little bit. Arms rotate 360, then go in and out with a very nice ratcheting joint. Rotate at the bicep, bend at the elbow, double jointed elbow. So the elbow hinders it, the elbow pad hinders it a little bit, but not too much. Swivel at the wrist and hinge at the wrist as well. Of course, it's the upper torso joint. Slight swivel waist. Forward about that far and back about that far, so not bad. Legs forward about that far, and you see it's not hindered by the strap here, so it's not bad. And then back to the original position, then go in and out, rotate at the thigh, double jointed knee with a nice stretching joint, swivel at the boot. Can it? I don't think it can. Oh, actually it does. Mine's just a little tight. And then the hinge at the ankle, and the pivot. So I almost thought the boot didn't swivel, because that kind of sucked. That if it didn't, because it would have had the same problem that Pack from Series 3 had. So pretty good figures overall. So I'm actually kind of disappointed that I didn't pick these figures up sooner. They're actually very cool. And very underrated as well. It's like I said, it's a shame these two are show formers, especially Ortiz. Santana sells pretty well. But Ortiz, he's a freaking show former. He's as much of a show former in my area as Riho from Series 3 is. But and just for a little fun, let's reunite the inner circle. Alright, here's the Spanish God, Sami Guevara. And of course, Le Champion, Chris Jericho. Now I just need Jake Hager. I mean, I could put MJF in here, but he wasn't really in the inner circle for that long, as I remember. But it's still really cool to have the inner circle together. Very nice. I might actually have a buddy of mine make me some custom shirts, because there is a customizer I buy from all the time. Maybe I'll have him make me some custom inner circle t-shirts. Because it is kind of a shame that the only figure that has an inner circle t-shirt is Ortiz and the Chase variant of Jericho, which is very hard to find. So I might get some custom shirts made. So who knows, maybe whenever I get Jake Hager, you might see some custom shirts. So like I said, great figures. I like them. So some quick final thoughts. Overall, I really enjoy these Santana and Ortiz figures. I think they're really solid. Definitely very underrated figures, especially Ortiz. I mean, this Ortiz is very underrated. It's a shame it's such a big show former. Because I think it's a big turnoff because of the shirt. I think that's why people don't like it. But I think these are actually very solid figures. So I would say if you are looking to complete your inner circle, or if you're a fan of these two, I would say definitely pick these figures up. And also, I definitely recommend picking up the Unmatched ones. I cannot wait for the Unmatched ones to come out. I love the attire that those ones are coming in. But these ones are still great as well. Like, I think you need both sets. This is definitely a great set. I mean, the whole series, Series 4 overall, was a great set. So this Sami Guevara is a great figure. These Santana Ortiz are great. And of course, Kenny Omega, Cody, and Matt Hardy are great figures as well. So I would say these are very solid figures. So I would say if you can still find them in the store, or get them on Shop AEW, or get them on eBay for a good price, I would say definitely pick these figures up. My only complaints with them is the skin tone on Santana. It's a little weird. And yeah, the overalls are a little annoying, but they don't get in the way as much as I thought. I would say definitely pick these figures up if you can. I'll give them a 9 out of 10. Anyways, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to pick up your official Kyrica merch on my store on bonfire.com. The link is down below. Be sure to check out my other reviews from Series 4, Matt Hardy, Kenny Omega, and Cody. Check this out. They're on my AEW playlist. And also be sure to smash that subscribe button so you never miss a single upload. I upload new reviews just about every single Saturday right here on this channel. So be sure to stay tuned so you never miss a single review. And stay tuned for more AEW reviews as well as the WE reviews. And so that's about it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.